And we are live. We're just going to do some quick audio tests live. If you're in the chat, say hello. Hi. If you're in the chat, say hello because I'm doing a quick impromptu audio check. Do I sound okay? I see 2 people are watching. Let's see. Do I sound okay? Let's see. Yeah, Barros. Okay, cool. How's the screen look? Everything look good? Any weird lag going on? Just let me know because I'm trying a new setup and I was able to do it. Check, check, loud and clear. Perfect. Cool. So, welcome to a solo playthrough of Final Girl. And that's the last time I'm gonna say it like that too, I think. So hang on, let me just make sure I got everything ready for this. In Final Girl, we are playing a specific scenario. We are playing against Dr. Fright, the Dream Doctor. And the scenario is going to be at Maple Lake. Now, I picked this one because, you know, I like the Nightmare on Elm Street series. And with this scenario, it's very similar to it. This is effectively a Freddy Krueger kind of person. And the way to defeat him is to fall asleep and attack him in his dreams or your dreams, right? Final Girl, this is a game from Ryder Games where you are the final girl in a horror movie. And today, we are playing the role of Sheila. She's got glasses like mine, and she's wearing a red shirt. Look at that. I'm like partially cosplaying here, guys. Pretty legit. You know, I'm actually wearing my Buffy the Vampire Slayer t-shirt. Where's the camera? There it is. Okay, cool. So how the game is going to work is we are going to take a turn of doing all sorts of actions based on our cards. Okay. Anytime you want to do an action in this game requires a die roll. So if that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, Final Girl may not be for you, but it's certainly for me because I like how wild this game can get. Before I continue, though, I need to get the handy dandy reference guide. This is only my third ever playthrough of Final Girl. It could be the final. I'll bring that up. Hang on. Where's my mouse? Here it is. Yeah, the final nail in the coffin for many. Yeah, but for me, I'm all for that. So you could carry out as much actions as you can while you have time. So if you look over here, this is a time track. It kind of looks like a clock. You see this little sand timer, this blue sand timer token. So anytime you do actions, you are going to spend time. And when time ends up reaching the end, that's it. The round is over, and then it's time for the killer phase. However, you could choose to end this round as early as you want. I could choose to end it right now. And the reason why you want to do that is because the amount of time you have remaining is also equal to the currency of cards you can add to your deck. Okay. So you have a deck, a little hand of cards that you could that you start off with, and they're all cost of 0 over here. But depending on when time you end is actually what cards you could buy. So if I end right now at 6, I could choose to buy this one card, which does a critical blow, or I could choose to spend and buy like this, a couple of cheapo cards and have them remaining for the round. Any cards that you use during your round are going to be discarded. And after purchasing cards, any discarded cards that you use that round go back into the market. And that's how that works. And I see myself. Am I lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging on the video. Because I might actually end the video and just have it overview. But let me know if I'm ending there. So let us begin. This is us. That's Sheila right there. and this is Dr. Fright. Now, special rules about this. Dr. Fright cannot attack us while we are awake, okay? And yeah, I'll make you see it. And we can't attack Dr. Fright while we're awake. But once we're asleep, we enter what's called the boiler room. And Dr. Fright might attack us, and we may attack Dr. Fright. The whole thing is each time we're going to try to escape the boiler room whenever we're in the boiler room to wake up. So very Freddy Krueger-esque, with, serial, the serial number filed off. All right, so let's start. Let's see. So I have a walk action. I have a short rest. I have weak attacks, focus, and more walking. So we're definitely going to walk, because what's going to go on is, actually, I might explore. So what's going to go on is this particular board is split into 4 different quadrants: northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. And I do want to stress that this map is different than all the other maps in the game, and they play by different rules. So I could choose to explore this house and get an item from that house, which I'm going to do, I think. But in order to do that, here's the tricky part, right? I need a search card. So I have no cards right now to do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and actually end the turn right now. Let's see if that works. I don't know. It's my 3rd time playing. So let's see. I'm going to end the turn right now. Boom. I'm at 6 time. So I could choose to purchase right now. We're in the planning phase. Purchase action cards. So I'm going to buy another search. Buy 2 searches. So each search card costs 2, but now it allows me to search that particular place. And I'm going to get a convince, which is special for this particular scenario. And I'm going to get another convince. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I got 2 convinces, 2 searches. That'll end my turn. It's now the killer phase. Oh, and before I continue, we're supposed to have an event in the beginning. So let me just start it right now with that. So this says, it's raining. Panic. Victims in the intersection. Then move every victim that is on a street space to its adjacent house. So watch this. What's going to happen? I have to roll for each one of these guys as to where they're going to run. They're panicking right now. I'll start with this one. I rolled a 3. You see the small number on the bottom over there. So this guy's going to go this way. Roll again. This one's a 4, so this one's going to go this way. And I know that because on the map, it tells you what direction they're going. Actually, I lied. They should be going this way because they're coming out. This guy is going to roll a 2. He's going south. This one's going 2, also going south. This one, a 4. We're going west. And this one is a 5. We're going right. And now they're going to go into the closest adjacent house. So boom, 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 boom. This one is going to go in the house that I'm in. Cool. And yeah, that's how that works. So all the what board game dads, what's up, Scream Queens? How you doing? How you doing? We're playing knockoff Freddy Krueger right now, right? So the killer action is going to happen right now. So here's fake Freddy. His name is Dr. Fright. I guess instead of being like a landskeeper or whatever, was he a janitor? He was a janitor, right? I might just be confusing like Treehouse of Horrors right now with groundskeeper Willie, because he was Freddy, I think, in one of the episodes. We're going to resolve the killer action. So we have over here a terror deck that will tell us what the killer action is. And the killer action is marked for death. That's what it says. It's a little blurry, but it's marked for death. Until the next killer phase, all victims in your space immediately panic. Oh, great. So these guys right here are going to panic. So let's roll. 4. So they're panicking, so they're going to run out. This one can't run out because the door is only from 1 through 3. So that one doesn't run out. And this one does run out. This doesn't run out right there to the street. And they're going to keep panicking whenever I enter a space, it looks like. So that kind of sucks. And then, watch this. Now what's going to happen is Fake Freddy is going to target the final girl, that's me, and walk towards me. The movement is dependent on Fake Freddy's bloodlust. So right now the movement is 1. As he starts murdering, he'll get more powerful and start moving at 2 spaces per turn. So he's gonna move 1, boop, and he's going to move again, this time to the closest victim or final girl. So it looks like the closest victim is actually down here. So we're gonna go 1. Actually, it is a tie, but I'll make it a little more dangerous. We'll go down here for 1, right in the middle of the intersection, and he would attack anyone here, but no one's there. Now, if Dr. Fright did not attack you and you are awake, you fall asleep. All right, so I'm falling asleep right now. I'm no longer awake. I'm now asleep. Who we got in the chat? We got Brian Chandler with a friendly lower caps yo. We got 2 most difficult. Has anyone already made the 1 to 7 years of fright school joke yet? Nope, just you. And by the way, I've never played this scenario before. I am looking forward to it. It's the most complex one, I feel like, out of all of them. Like, the rulebook is pretty small for this game. Each baddie and location has their own separate rulebook, and Freddy's is like 4 pages because it includes an example. Sorry, Fake Freddy. All right, so I'm asleep now, which means I can no longer rescue victims, and now Freddy can attack me, and I could attack Freddy. So we're gonna draw a terror card. We did that already. I lied. Panic phase. If a victim was killed this turn, panic all victims in the killer space. No one was killed this turn. Awesome. Do not call him Mr. Fright. Oh yeah, now I get it because we went to murdering medical school. At night and never sleep again. Patent pending, I believe. Okay, so panic phase will happen right now, which is if any victims were killed this turn, we would panic all the victims in the killer space, be like, Dr. Fright, right? But no worries about it. It's just a friendly red meeple that's terrorizing the center of the board. We're going to reveal the finale of no terror cards left, rearrange items. We don't need to do that right now because we'll have a backpack later of items. We're not going to move on to the action phase. So I'm asleep. So at the end of the phase, I'm going to face Fake Freddy in the boiler room. Pretty exciting. So let's see what I need to do. Let me get my deck of cards. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay. So I'm gonna need to get items for sure. Now, what's special about this particular scenario is when you search for items, normally in the game, you could just kind of search for items in that whatever room location you're in and just keep searching. In this particular one, each house has an item and each house has exactly 1 item. So once you deplete that item, that's it. So I'm going to do a search action, and all of the actions in the game are determined by dice. The number of dice you roll are equal to the current killer level. So right now it's at 4, which means I get to roll 2 dice. As horror increases, I have less dice. And as things get a little calmer, I get more dice. I'll also get more dice when I'm on my final health point, which could happen. What are you saying over here? Someone must have coughed or something when he was listening to the part of the Hippocratic Oath that says "do no harm." I have a feeling you might have just skipped out on that. All right, rolling 2 dice. Depending on how many stars I get is how many successes I'm going to get. I got 1 star. This is a star. And I got what looks like 2 cards, because what happens is this is a success if you discard 2 cards, okay? And remember, when you discard a card in this game, you At the end of your turn, after purchasing cards from the market, you put all the cards you played this round back into the market. Okay. So I could just take the top item card of the space I'm on, which currently I'm in the southeast, which means this is the southeast spot. I would get a knife, which is pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the knife. Yoink. That's not a knife. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this X token, punch it, and pop it into the hex I'm in. And I did get one success. So take the top item card of your space and then lower time down by 1. So time is now down to 5, making it a little tougher for me to purchase cards. Okay. So I did that. Now I need to get out of there. Yeah, I think what I'll do, I mean, the problem is when I get out of here, Freddy's going to be there too. Sorry. Yeah, I got to say, you know, unlicensed Freddy. We'll call him well, like Dr. Fright, but I want to call him like, I don't know, Willie or something, or Frody. Frody is pretty bad. This is why I don't write board game stuff. I'm gonna walk. So just like anything in this game, when you want to take an action, you got to roll some dice. It's a rolling move. Isn't that fun? Okay, here we go. I got 1 star and discard 2 cards for 1 success. So if I were to do 1 star, I would move up to 1 space. If I have 2 stars, that means I can move up to 2 spaces. And I think I am just going to move the 1 space. So let's move out to here. Deplete time. And I'm going to use my second walk card to do that again. Second walk card. Probably a bad idea. We'll find out. What was the name? What was the name? Friday Krieger? Yeah. Isn't Krieger like a grocery shop? All right, here we go. There's like Kroger's. That's Kroger's. Yeah. Friday Kroger's. That's his name. All right. We got 1 star success. Great. Discard 2 cards. I guess I can do that. So what I do is I want to discard some cheapo cards. I'll get rid of my weak attack and my short rest for now to make it a double success. The reason why I want a double success is so I can move twice. And that lets me move into this room. Boop, boop. All for 1 minus 1 search. I mean, minus 1 time. So now I'll do 1 last action. I will search in here. Here it is, the search card. Rolling 2 dice. Okay. So I have 1 star and 2 discard 2 cards for a success. So in this place, the southwest, the topmost one is a rifle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think rifle makes the most sense. I'm gonna get it. Because my other option is I could discard 2 cards and then look at the top 2 cards of the deck. So I could look at the rifle or whatever is under the rifle, choose 1, and then the other card either put face up on top of the deck or face down on the bottom. So I'm gonna just take the rifle because why not, right? And I need some ammo with it, so I need some ammo tokens. Now the problem is because I already have equipped the knife, I have my rifle here. Because I purchased something, I could at this point choose to switch things around. Let's see. Let's read the rifle. The rifle cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. Spend 1 time to make a horror roll. Success. Deal 2 damage to 1 enemy on a street space within range. All right. I'm going to need this rifle, and I'm going to shoot fake Freddy in the face. So let's put my things right there. I just want to make sure I'm spending time correctly. So I did a search, so I spent 1. I did a walk, so I spent 2. I did another walk, so I spent 3, and then another search. So search, walk, walk, search. Yep. Okay. I could choose to spend time right now and shoot him, or I could wait. The reason why I would want to wait is because then I had better card purchase options. But I think I just gotta do it, right? If I'm already asleep and I could shoot Freddy right now from my distance, which is 1 to 3 on this card. So he's currently 1, 2, 3 spaces away. He's in a street. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Freddy Kroeger. That's going down. That's an awful roll. Of course, right? All right. So I could discard 2 cards for 1 success. Now, all I need is 1 success. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to discard 2 cards for 1 success. Boom and boom. By the way, probability-wise, just so you guys know, 2 of the sides are blank. 2 of the sides are discard 2 cards for success, and 2 of them are just success. Okay. All right. So shot Freddy. I forgot to spend my time. We're going to deal 2 damage right to fake Freddy. So boom and boom. That's good. He started at 9 health. We're at 7 health. This game, by the way, could last from 20 minutes to an hour. I've had both cases happen in this game so far. My first game I won. My second game I got destroyed by a poltergeist. Yeah, it happens. Okay. So I'm going to end right here. And because I ended right here, we now go into the planning phase, and I have 1 time remaining for purchase. Okay. So with that 1 time, I will purchase this card that's called Close Call, which will help me as a 1-time use, just do a reroll. Pretty nice. Okay. Now what's going to happen is I reset time back to 6, and all of the cards that I use this round get put back into the market. So what I'm going to do is all the ones that cost 0, which are your starting cards, I'm going to just put right over here. And then I'm going to put the 2 search cards here. Now, I did possibly skip out on something right now, so I want to just clarify. When I fight Freddy, we move around the board, right? To exit the boiler room, right? At the end of, I want to make sure when I resolve the boiler room, you must resolve boiler room card at the end of the killer phase. Okay. This is the killer phase, right? We're about to go to right now. So resolve the killer action. Freddy's going to move towards me, and then he's going to attack. And he's going to attack this victim. So this victim is this dead. And we're sliding that up. We slide up Frody's lust for blood. And in doing so, we've triggered 1 horror. It's the the hockey mask symbol. So we slide over this in the horror meter. If this goes into the red, we're only going to be rolling 1 die per action check. That sucks. Now what's going to happen is we're going to resolve a terror card. And this one is called, wait for it, Minor Dark Power Endless Sleep. So this is a long-lasting effect. You fall asleep. Okay, I'm already asleep. While this card is in play, you must remain asleep. Reset the boiler room immediately upon exiting it. Oh, geez. Okay, that sucks. So yeah, that sucks. And this stays out, and it's got a little heart token on it. So I need to defeat that if I want that ability to go away. Doesn't really kill Freddy. I could try living with it. I'll just stay asleep. Because even when I'm searching, so when you're searching while you're sleeping, the rule book says you're supposed to, it's like you're conjuring up items. I think that was the whole plot of Nightmare on Elm Street 3, right? Dream Warriors. Pretty sure that was a pretty good one. That's a pretty good slasher movie. Okay. Anyways, panic phase. Victim was killed this turn. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we're good. Victim was killed this turn. So now what's going to happen is panic will happen in the space of Frody, but Frody is lonely, so no one runs away. We're not revealing the finale. No rearrange items. The finale, by the way, happens when all the terror cards are gone, and there are 10 in the deck. Okay. And the tarot cards are a combination of cards specifically for the big bad as well as the location. Okay. Let's go on to the action phase. Now, my action phase is bound to be pretty short because I only got 3 of these. So I think it makes sense to. Oh, hang on. I forgot. This is the really funny part. So let's talk about how to fight Frody in the boiler room, how to escape the boiler room. So I'm going to show you what the cards look like first, just so you can see. This is the boiler room card. Now notice there are 4 cards, and Frody is in a single quadrant of each particular card. Okay. What's going to happen is you're going to have this asleep card directly on top. Well, let me shuffle the cards up. You're going to have it directly on top, and I'm just going to resolve it right away. You have to slide. I might have seen that. Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it's partly a memory game now. What's going to happen is I'm going to flip the deck over. You have to slide the card in one direction, either up, left, down, or right. So I am going to go up first. And if Frody's in that spot, then that means we get attacked. And no, look, he's not there. Pretty cool. So now I know this top card, we're okay there. He's not going to be attacked. So that means the next potential cards, there's more likely case that he will be up top. So we don't want that. It's such a cool mechanic. Okay. Let's get back into this, right? Frody is going down. I might as well shoot him in the face again while I'm at it, right? So let's do it. I'm going to spend 1 time. I'm going to roll 2 dice. And I have that card that can let me re-roll my dice if I mess up. Here we go. I got 1 success and then the double card one. So I'm good. 1 success is what I need. I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm able to deal 2 damage right to Freddy. So let's get rid of this card that is the Endless Sleep Power one. And then let's get rid of 1 of his health points. Okay. So now, unfortunately, my rifle has no ammo, and I can't use it anymore, and I can't switch out my knife until I either search for an item when I could shuffle through my backpack, or when I end the round, and then I could search through again. I could rearrange my items. That's during the upkeep phase. So I do want to punch Freddy some more. So in order to punch him now, we're in the boiler. I could go directly into the boiler room. To exit the boiler room and wake up, you must resolve all of the cards in the boiler room deck. And you always resolve exactly one boiler room card during the killer phase as such. But all I need to do is I think I could just claim that I'm doing it. Let's see. You may move around the board, attack Dr. Fright. Yep, we did that. So now you must resolve at the end. Okay. So let's just do it. Let's just go and start this up. I'm going to attempt to escape the boiler room. Yeah. Let's see. This is tough. Okay. So again, here's the boiler room right here. Let's see. Which way should I go? I can go up again. I can go left. I can go right or down. I'm going to. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm going to go left. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No Freddy. All right. Cool. We're good. Okay. I'm going to keep going. So left, I'm free. So now I know. Okay, the top left card is still in there for sure. I'm gonna go up again. Ah, there he is. Little sneaky guy. Okay. Okay. All right. So he's there. He's gonna do 1 damage to me because he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I just lose a health point. Lame. Okay. Well, I know this. We're okay here. So he's down on this spot somewhere. So process of elimination, right? We're good here. We're good here, which means he's probably in this corner because he's definitely in this corner because we see him right there. So this card is him on the bottom right. This card is him on the top right, which makes this one him on the bottom left. So if I go right again, we're going to be okay, right? Right? We'll find out. Yep, we're good. Cool. We made it out. So now we are awake. That was really cool. I like that mechanic for this one. Okay. Now the problem is because I ended so soon, I can't. I don't really have much cards. I have nothing for movement or anything like that. So I'm just gonna end it. I'm gonna end it right now, and we are going to purchase action cards. So I'm gonna purchase all the. First, I'm gonna purchase for sure all of my starting ones because there's 0 cost. There's no harm with having a lot of cards in this game. Um, let's see. I need another search for sure. I might as well take another search. No, you know what? I'm actually going to take a sprint. Sprint is a just a faster move and a close call. So that's 5 points of cards. We're going to reset time back to 6 and return any action cards I use, which I use none. Perfect. Back. We're going to resolve the killer action. So he's going to move to the closest victim, which is the one in this house, and just straight up murder. Okay. So now next time when he moves, he'll be moving 2 spaces. He'll still be doing 1 point of damage, but moving 2 spaces. As it goes on, he's going to get stronger with his attacks. And when he hits this particular threshold, we flip over this card, and a bad effect will happen for the rest of the game. So hopefully we get to kill him again. We're going to now draw a terror card. Better stay up late. If you are awake, -1 die roll for horror rolls during the next action phase. Well, that sucks. If you are asleep, immediately resolve all remaining boiler room cards. And then Fake Freddy will target the closest victim. So closest victim is just down here. So we're going to move 2 spaces. He will attack in his space. No one's in his space. We're okay there. Okay. Now, some other things about how this game works. These victims, I could choose not to just have them get picked off by a fake Freddy. I could use Sheila, my hero, to rescue a victim, have them follow me, and then take them out through any of these 4 exits, which are here, 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 or here. And when I do that, I put them on top of my card, and I could resolve a one-time ability. One of them is like gain 2 time, one of them is gain 2 health, move 1 space, reduce a horror, take the long rest action card, take an improvise action card. And when I fulfill all 6 of these, I flip it over and I have an all-time ability. So, pretty cool. I could also at any point discard cards from my hand to just gain 1 time point each. If I want to have just money going. Okay. So let's see. Now the fun thing is since I'm awake, Freddy doesn't affect me. I don't affect Freddy. So let's walk. Yeah, let's walk out of this room into Freddy's spots. Oh, before I do that, panic phase, no panic phase happens. Upkeep phase, that we want. We want to rearrange this so I can have a knife. And the knife just adds 1 to my attack. Okay. We're going to walk. Let me just move some of these cards. Okay. Rolling 2 dice. I got 1 success, which is fine. That lets me walk right into where fake Freddy is. And I wanted to do that because here's why. In this particular scenario, the houses that have victims in them are considered occupied. And when they're occupied, I cannot just walk into the house. I need to play a convince card to let me enter the house. Okay. So I definitely want to do that. So let's do that. Oh, and I walked, so that means I spend 1 time. That's what it says right over here. Some actions let you spend 2 time. It's even worse. So I'm going to convince. And notice the high ones don't let me reduce that. But you know what? I really, really, really want to start doing better with the number of dice I roll. I could play the focus card. And what that does is I just spend it to reduce the horror level. Because I don't like that it's so close to, rolling 1 die. So let's do that. I'm going to do focus. Okay, I got 1 success and discard 2 cards for another success. So I'm actually going to do that. Discard 2 cards for another success. The reason why I'll discard this other focus and short rest is because when I do this focus ability, you notice it has a 2 green sand timer pointing up. So that means I go down 1 on the horror level and I go up twice on the time track. I do like that. Okay, great. That worked out nicely. Now let's convincing this person to let us in. Okay. So I rolled 2 dice of those, discard 2 cards for success. So it is a perfect time to play my close call card, which can let me reroll any 1 die, reroll all dice for 2 times. So I'm going to reroll just 1 die. Cool. So that gives me 1 success. With 1 success, I can enter the adjacent room and deplete the time. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Now I'm with this victim, and now I could say, "Come with me. You're not safe here." I could do that stuff and make them escape with me. But yeah, for now it's okay. Let's search first. We're going to search first. Yeah. I realized something, by the way. That knife was on the northeast card, right? No, southeast. Perfect. Whew, thought I accidentally cheated. Live on camera. Search. Here we go. We're gonna search for an item in here. Better be a good one. Okay, discard 2 cards for success. I will discard my walk card and my weak attack card. Okay. So I get to take the top item card of my space. So it's this one right here. I don't know what it is. It is a machete. Oh, cool. And so it's a 1-handed item. Victims will not follow you while the machete is in your hand. Well, I guess I'm scary with that, right? So let's put that over there. Let's see. Some cards will tell you fall asleep. I could choose to also fall asleep in this if I do a short rest or long rest. So I could just like machete him. But I'll be good for now. Let's put this back. The search card, I'm done using it. Oh, and I have to spend time for that. Yeah, we're good. So I searched that house. I'm gonna put the X. I'm gonna say thanks for the machete, and then they're like, yeah. Maybe I actually don't use the machete. You know what? I'm gonna put the machete in my backpack before anything. Be like, don't worry, it's not in my hand. I'm just gonna borrow this for later. I'll put it in safekeeping here, machete for you. Now I'm gonna sprint out of there with them. So here we go. We're rolling 2 dice to sprint out of there with them. Got 1 success. So that is move up to 2 spaces. Perfect. So spend the time to do so. Victim comes with me. And I'm going to end my spot here to set them free. And they are going to go onto my player card. Yeah, I'm going to actually go, which is improvise. That's a good card too. I'm going to put this on top of the particular action, the one that lets me increase time by 2. So boom, boom, I'm back at 6. And then I'm going to end my turn there. I think it was a pretty productive turn. Let's purchase action cards. So I have 6 purchase. I should definitely take a sprint again. I should take a search again. It gives me 2 left. So I'll get a guard, which will protect me. It's like a reaction card. When Frody attacks me, I could choose to say, no. That was my pretty deep voice on that. It's not a deep voice. I have a really non-deep voice. Okay. So now we are returning action cards back. So let's put them back in the tableau. And this is pretty much how the game goes, where you're just kind of just going from point to point, doing specific things, and then before you know it, the game is over. And we are on a crunch. We're going to target right here. So he would attack me if I'm asleep, but I'm not asleep. So I say, no way, I'm awake. Now we're going to draw a tarot card. Sounds like I'm saying tarot card, right? They told us to hide. 1 horror. Good thing I moved it back. Place 1 new victim in each house that is not connected to a side street. And then an event is going to happen. Okay. This is pretty exciting. So let's do this. So in each house that is not connected, so a lot of houses are about to be filled up with victims. That's great for Freddy. It's awful for us. Well, it's not terrible for us because if we're in the same spot as with multiple victims, we could say, all of you come with me. And then it's pretty cool. All right. So this is connected and this is connected. So not those places. This is connected. This is not connected. So 1 there. This is not connected. This is 4 victims in it. I could just take this whole squad with me. This is connected, not connected. Those are connected. Yep. That's connected. That's connected. Okay. So it's not a lot. It sounded like it was me a lot, but it's really not. And now an event's going to happen. Here we go. The event is under construction. I guess a big pothole or something. They won't let anyone through until it's fixed. Roll a die and place a roadblock token on the following exits. Oh, geez. All right. I rolled a 3. north. So this exit is now closed. So I'm going to take the under construction token, place it here. So victims may not be saved from that space. That's whatever. It's fine. Okay. Let's move on. So the panic phase, if anyone died, no one died. We're good there. The upkeep phase. So I could choose to put the machete on. You know, I kind of don't want to do the machete, so but I should. Yeah, I probably should. Because I can always switch it back out. Because I can't. 1, 2, 3. I'm 4 spaces away from this house. So if I were to go to that house, even if I do a sprint, which is my only movement card, I can't reach them in 1 turn. So I might as well be equipped with my machete in case something wild happens. Because if you're gonna fight a bad guy, you gotta fight a bad guy. Okay. We're done there. So now we are going to play action cards. So I'm definitely going to sprint. 2 dice. Here we go. Okay, discard 2 cards for 1 success. Probably should do that. Or I could use my close call to reroll 1 die. I think I want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll reroll the blank one. I just recently saw the newer Halloween movie. It was pretty good. Okay, so I missed again. Womp womp. I will discard my search and my guard card, leaving me with my convince card. Oh, but those are really good cards. All right, I can also do this. I can move up to 1 space and lose a health point. And then lower time by 2 and my action phase immediately ends. I think I'll just do that. It sucks, but I really want to move. So I trip in my face. Blah! And then, splinter on my face. Okay, 2 time. And then my turn immediately ends. So, purchase phase. I have 4 purchase. So, first I'm going to buy all my 0-point cards. It's kind of how this game is going, right? I have a big turn, little turn, big turn, little turn. Take a sprint. I'll take a convince. I'll take a close call. The sprint and close call I played this turn. We're going to go back. Reset time to 6. Killer phase. Target me, but I'm not in the same space, so we're good. We're going to draw a terror card. Road closed for construction. Here we go again. Place a roadblock token on the exit closest to you. So, okay, that sucks again. Whatever. Victims may not be saved at that exit. I got it. Now an event is going to happen. So the town's just getting closed in. Party in the burbs. Grillin', chillin', and good time feeling. Place 4 new victims in any house that contains at least 1 victim. If none do, place them in the intersection. Okay. So I could just fill up this house as the party house. And since it's called Party in the Burbs, I feel thematically compelled to do so. So I'm just going to do it. Okay. And this game anticipates that rooms may be filled up a little bit too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little full moon symbol over here. And these 8 guys right here, they're going to go to the side in the matching full moon placement. So there's 8 victims in the house's partying. I guess this is like a kid and play movie now. Like that's house party going on right there. Okay, they're gonna go right here. Partying over here. Which horror movie makes sense, you know? I'm fighting a bad guy and like these parties are going on. It's a very thematic game. They did a great job with the theme on this one. And Barrios, when I'm done playing this game, you should try it so we can review it. Okay. So that's done. Now, panic phase, was a victim killed? No victims are killed. The upkeep phase. We are going to reveal finale. Nope. Rearrange items. Yes. I should rearrange items. Well, depends how much movement I have. I have 1 sprint, 1 walk, 2 walks, 2 convinces. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out my machete for a knife so I don't freak out the party. You won't fight that idea. Yeah, totally borrow it. All right, sprint. No AT&T here. Rolling 2 dice. Here we go. Okay. I have a star and discard 2 cards for a success. I feel like that's good. Let's do it. Short rest. And a focus. I'll get rid of both of these. To make it. Oh, well, actually, I shouldn't. Just keep it 1 success because I have to knock on their door and convince them to let me into their party. So let me just do that. Move 1. Move 2. Spend 1 time. Now I have to convince them. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, rolling 2 dice. And convince is one of the few cards that has a success 3 value bonus. Okay. I rolled a blank and a discard 2 cards. So I can either choose to use my close call. No, I should discard 2 cards. Yeah. Short rest and focus going away. So I get to enter the adjacent room. Spend a time. Okay, I need to look up how many victims I could take with me. Because I know I could take victims with me. Take up to 2 victims with you. Okay, so I can't take the whole house party. But I could start working towards it. So I'm going to take 2 with me. I'm going to walk. Oh, but I could search. And get the mystery item. Nah, I'll walk. Okay, come with me. I can only take 2 of you. So I could do this to move to 2 spaces. I could discard 2 cards to move to 2 spaces. I think that's the right answer. So let's do that. And we'll do weak attack and focus. I'll get rid of these 2. We'll spend the time for movement. Move 2 with 2 victims. And that's 2 people that I could say run free. So they ran free and onto my card right here. Okay. So I'm going to do 1 to take 2 health back. So I'll be almost at full health. And the other one, I will reduce horror by 1. Okay, cool. I'm almost full up. And I am going to stop there. So let's take another sprint, another close call. These cards will go back. Oh, this stays. This goes back, right? No, that's the one I just used. That's why. Okay. So now the killer phase is going to happen. Killer is going to just target, not move. We're good there. And then we are going to um, draw a terror card. And if I'm doing this completely wrong, I apologize, but we'll find out. Frankie's coming for you. Oh, his name is Frankie. Wow, that's okay. Frankie's coming for you. So Frankie Fright is his name. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, we're moving towards the closest victim. Right there. If Dr. Fright is in the space with at least one victim, 2 horror. Good thing I reduced the horror. Okay. Panic, no panic happens because no one got killed. But now I know his next target. I think it's time to just fight this guy. I don't know. We're getting close to the end. No, but I'm really good with. I never flipped over a card yet. I kind of want to do it, so let's just do it. I'm gonna sprint. And I need to. The special rules for this with convince. I hope I don't need to reconvince them to let me into the house. Because that would suck. Let's find out. The convince action. Yeah. Yeah, this is to enter and occupy. Yeah, I think I need to reconvince them to let me in. That sucks. But whatever. Okay, so in that case, oh, this is supposed to reset back to 6. Let's just move 1 space, take that 1 health, lose 2 time, end the round. Okay. So I have 4 purchase. Let's get a sprint, a convince, all of these. You know what? Instead of getting the other, well, I should. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Reset this to 6. This sprint goes back. And now we are in the phase again. So this victim gets killed. Bleh. Horror increases. We're in the red now, which means we roll 1 die. And if we ever keep going above this, we are unfortunately just going to keep increasing the bloodlust. That's not good for us. Okay, so that happened. We're going to draw a terror card. Down to the final 4. Never sleep again. Horror. So bloodlust increases, which means his dark power gets flipped. Oh, man. The Frightmare is inevitable. Dr. Fright may attack you, even if you are awake. Oh, jeez. And I fall asleep. Okay. I'm asleep. If you're already asleep, you may reset the boiler room deck if you wish. If you do not resolve 1 additional boiler room card. Okay. So I'm asleep. That's fine. It sounds like this is the time to fight. Let's rearrange. So I am going to change out. Oh, panic would happen, but there's no one in the space. I'm going to change out with a machete. Oh, hold on to the knife too. I don't know if I can use both cards. Might be able to use both weapons. I guess like I use both hands. Ah, you know? Okay. So let us move on. Victim was killed this turn. Panic. Upkeep. Yep. Rearrange. We did that. Let's go right into it. I'm gonna just. I think it's time to charge. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do it. Cue the montage music. Sprint. Okay, I got 1 success, which means that lets me move 2, and then we 1 away. So that's good. Let's do it. Oh, crap. Hang on. Re-roll before I do that. I'm down to only 1 die this turn, guys. So sprint. I don't want to sprint now. All right. Focus. Focus. Roll 1 die. I succeeded. 1 success means I reduce the horror level and reduce time. Good. We're now back at 2 dice. Now I'm going to sprint. Okay, that sucks. Discard 2 cards for success. I could discard 4 cards and be successful. I feel like that might be the way to go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm getting rid of all 4 of these to go out with a bang. It's 3 moves. 1, 2, 3. Surprise. And then we spend 1 time. Okay. Here's the important part before I look. So thematically wise, would it make sense I use a machete and a knife to fight him? Or do I just use 1 weapon? Let's find out. Many items that you must be held in are weapons. When you have a different weapon in each of your hands, you must choose 1 to use when resolving the attack. Okay, that makes more sense, guys, because now I can't just go blah blah, blah blah. So I'm gonna go machete versus knife. So let's do it. The machete adds on top of my attack. So I'm gonna use my sole attack card, the weak attack, to attack. 2 dice. Wow. Blanks. Okay. That's why I have the close call card, right? Spend 2 time to re-roll all dice. Okay. Less good. So I could discard 2 cards to hit. I think I will do that. So I'll get rid of my search and my convince. That's 1 hit plus 2 hits with machete. So it's 3 hits. And I also cut myself. Ow. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to end my turn there. I have 2 purchased. I'm going to buy another guard. And I'm going to stay asleep so I could fight this guy. Well, let me put this back here. Okay. We are now on to resetting time. Return action cards to the tableau. 1. So here's search. Here's convince. Here's close call. Here's sprint. Here's focus. Okay. That's all done. Now we resolve the killer action. Freddy's going to attack me. He does 2 damage. So I'm going to lose 2 points of health. I'm down to my final 2 health. 1 here and this 1 here. So what's cool is that your last point of health, if you're down to just your last point of health, you get +1 die on your dice rolls. And if you lose that point of health, you flip over that token. It may have additional health points. And if it does, you have a second wind. If it doesn't, you're dead. But unfortunately, that same condition is also on the bad guy. So we'll see what happens. So we resolve the killer action. Now we draw a terror card for the killer. OMG, he's slicing off his own fingers. What kind of doctor is this? So he's going to target the closest victim. That's me. So he's going to not move. He'll just It says move towards it twice, but he'll stay where he is. Dr. Fright takes damage unless he only has a final health token remaining. Okay, cool. Take damage. If Dr. Fright took damage, 3 horror, and you and all victims in his space panic. Okay, great. So 1, 2, 3, which means another horror, which means we go up here. And then we run. I run out. I'm like, ah. Okay. Normally the final girl does not panic, but that's what's happening. Okay, so we're both down to 2 health. This is gonna be tough. No one was killed, so no panic. Let's rearrange. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we need to encounter Freddy in the boiler room. Shuffle the cards. Take this asleep card. Put it on top. Flip it over. We could go up. Help me out if you're in the chat. Up, down, left, or right. Give you a few seconds to decide. If you don't decide, I'm just going to go right. I am going to go right. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, up. Thank you. We're going up. Oh, good call. Look at that. No Frankie Fright in here. Board game dads, you might enjoy this game too. I don't know. You might. It's riveting. And this game came like just seconds before our Halloween episode. I was able to play it and recommend it. Great. So no panic. Upkeep. Keeping the machete. For sure, keeping the machete. Unfortunately, I have nothing to fight him though. So we're just gonna play action cards, but I'm actually not gonna play an action card, so I could just stock up on all these cards, which works because over here is the critical blow card. I feel like it's 6 points. I'm gonna purchase it, buying it for 6, getting all my 0-point cards. Though Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it. No. You know what? No critical blow. I know how exciting that sounds, but I have a weak attack. It's more than enough. So I'll take a couple more things. I'll take a retaliate, which lets me reduce damage and hit back. I'll take a close call for 1 and a convince, so I can discard cards for successes. Okay. Reset time to 6. We're good there. Return card to the discard pile. I'll use nothing this round. The killer action, nothing's going to happen there. We are now going to draw a terror card. Grab your crucifix. If you have a crucifix, you may discard it to ignore the rest of this card. Okay, I don't have a crucifix, so whoops. Okay, so we're gonna move Freddy, and he's going to attack me for 3 damage. Okay, now it's time to retaliate. Okay, this is the moment, right? Rolling 1 die. Here we go. Gotta fail. Time to use a close call to re-roll it. I got a success. So retaliate now. Reduce the attack by 2. So it only does 1 point. It's 3-point attack. It's going doing 1 point of damage right now. And I get to deal 1 point of damage. We are both with 1 point standing. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. All right. But now he's going to attack me again, because of course. That's how this attack works, right? You attack and you attack. Luckily, I have a guard card for reaction. And because I'm down to my final health point, I'm rolling 2 dice. And because he's down to his final health point, I'm rolling another die. I'm rolling 3 dice right now. Okay. Well, could be better. Let's see. I can discard 4 cards to survive. I feel like I have to. So I'm going to. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Discarding all 4 of these. To ignore all damage. Okay. Okay, but now we are back in the boiler room. Okay, you went up before, Anthony. So we could do up again, but the thing is, if we do up again, right? Freddy's on one of these 4 quadrants in this card. So we know he's either on the bottom left or the bottom right of this top facing card. Which means we could go bottom. I think we go down. We go down because it's better odds. The problem is, if we go down, I have 1 more guard card left to prevent us from dying. Let's do it. It's going down. Here we go. Going down, going down, going down, going down. And we're safe. Okay, we're safe. There's no fake Freddy there. Okay, this is it. It is now panic phase, upkeep phase, rearrange items, keeping the machete. We're going to do the final blow with that machete. I'm going to do the weak attack. Rolling for 3. 3 dice. Here we go. Oh, sorry. 1 more. That's 3 successes. I only need 2. That's 1, 2, 3 points of damage. So regardless of how much damage I do, it's only going to count for 1 because he's on his final health point. And will he live again? Will he live again? Yeah, boy, we just won. Oh man, we just won. We just won. All right, this is exciting. Yeah, we took out Freddy. Freddy's dead. And if we died, by the way, if we died, would we have survived? We would have survived. Oh man. Look how close that was though. That was really something. It came down to the wire. All right. So thanks for watching this live playthrough of Final Girl. This is easily the best scenario I've played. So here's the thing about Final Girl. When you buy this game, if you buy this game, you have to buy 2 things. You have to buy the core box, which where is the core box? You have to buy the core box along with a single scenario box. So like this is a scenario box, okay? I can tell you right now, I played 3 of them so far. This one is easily the best. So if you're in the store, get this one. Look at that one. This one. This is the best one. So yeah, if you have to get one, get this one. Dr. Fright, the Dream Doctor, in Maple Lane. That concludes our live playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, we do have a Discord. Feel free to join our Discord to talk about board games. We also have a contest going on. That contest is going to be a chance to win a free pass to PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. It's a 3-day pass. We will not arrange for travel or accommodations. You're on your own there, but we will happily give you a free pass as long as you win. And we'll be drawing that on Tuesday for a live episode of Call a Board. I don't know why I said like Wheel of Fortune, but we're working on it. Thank you again, and I hope to see you all later. Bye, everyone.